Hello people, this is Jeff Hook, and I've got a Bible review of a Church Bible Publishers Handsize black letter turquoise reference Bible. This is a Platinum Series version with a full Yapp that is in milk chocolate. And this is Water Buffalo. It's a Water Buffalo cover, a full Yapp. Pretty cool. Alright, let's open it up. It has a leather liner. Some very nice leather work around the edges. It's really perfect, actually. Not that that is important, but it's a $140 Bible, so it's nice to have. All right, it starts out with 4 pages of cardstock that are blank, and then you have the presentation pages. Family records, children, marriages, more marriages, grandchildren, deaths. You have the publisher's page. If we zoom in, we'll see that this is item number 145Y1MC. Okay. And it begins with the Epistle Dedicatory to King James. And that text is, that looks like maybe a 5-point. I usually use a 125 glasses, and to see this, to be able to read this, I need 325s because I don't have a magnifying glass. That goes on, and then you have the translators to the reader, and it has an introductory blurb here that you don't often see. And it has the translators to the reader broken up into nice paragraphs with headings, which you don't often see. And it goes on and on and on. And of course you have the standard authorized version contents page that you find in just about every one. You've got the correct book titles, and you have table of signs used in the book, which is in just about every printing of the authorized version. And you'll notice here that, like the Cambridge version of this printing, no chapter descriptions, but it does have chapter numbers, which start at number 1, Genesis, and we go in the back here to 2 Corinthians. We'll see chapter 13 is chapter number 1091. Now, if you take a look at this text plate, it is really legible. This is, I think it's a 9.5 font, and it has the italicized words for anything that was added by the translators, which had to be done so that it could be read aloud and understood. It's a very honest way to translate. There's another words they added. It does have self-pronouncing text, and it has a lot of pronunciation marks. See if I can find some. Wow, when you want to find them, you can't. Okay, here's an example right here. A lot of pronunciation marks. You either like that or you don't, but this one has it. It has 5 or 6 words per line, and it has perfect line spacing. It's really hard to lose your place here, and it just flows very easily for reading. Yeah, I really like this a lot. And the center references, there's 2, and then there it is right here. Woman, Hebrew, Isha. So you don't have to go down to the bottom of the page to find the reference, which is great. And the references also have the alternate renderings. So here, that would be, that's 8. Where's 5? I don't know. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for it. It's got to be right here somewhere. It went from 3 to 8. So apparently I'm missing something. Oh, it must be on the other side. Duh. Yeah. Anyway, you have an alternate rendering of or eastward to Assyria. There we go. That is a beautiful typeface. The turquoise font. The paper in this Church Bible Publishers version of the turquoise is, it's kind of got a newsprint type quality to it. It's not as nice as, or it's not anywhere near as nice as like in an R.L. Allen. And it's, I'd say, a step below the Cambridge. But it's good. I mean, you can see it. This is a black letter version. There's a lot of pronunciation marks here. Ooh, they're all, it looks like a mess to me. I don't care for those, but what can you do? Nothing is perfect. So, if we go back to Paul's epistles, here you'll find, let's see, let me find a different one. This is the subscription to Titus. The epistle of Paul to Titus. And then the subscriptions are in the manuscripts. It was written to Titus, ordained in the first bishop of the church, ordained the first bishop of the church of the Oretians. Now, I'm going to focus in on this. Neapolis of Macedonia. And even these tiny little words have the pronunciation marks. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the back. Let's see what we have there. This has a very extensive concordance. It's got a 125-page concordance. Abominable. That's funny. Abominable. Abomination. Yeah, I find this extremely useful, and this is a really nice comprehensive concordance. It goes on and on and on and on. The only thing is, the text here is even smaller than the translators to the reader's letter. I would say this is a 3 or a 4. But I can still see it with my powerful 325 glasses on. But you might need a magnifying glass for this. So it's got an awesome concordance. And this turquoise version costs more, but you get a great dictionary. Really awesome dictionary. There's abomination again. And it goes on and on and on. The dictionary is 127 pages. Fig tree. And there, after the dictionary, is the list of maps. Notice they have a map of modern Israel. Church Bible Publishers, I believe they're pre-tribulation rapture Christian Zionists there, dispensationalists. And there is the place that's going to be destroyed by God. And a new Jerusalem will descend from heaven, as the old one's going to be wiped out. That should say Mystery Babylon in parentheses. Yeah, these are really nice maps, very detailed. Very, very nice. This is a 2-page map. The Sea of Galilee. Yep. Nice maps, a great concordance, a great dictionary, a great typeface, decent paper. This is an awesome portable printing by Church Bible Publishers. And there is the logo of AA leather, genuine water buffalo. I think the liner's water buffalo too. I don't really care about the cover that much, but this is the only one they had. They only had it in water buffalo. You can get this in a less expensive version. This was $140. You can get this for less money, but it doesn't have the dictionary. And they also have this, I believe, in a red letter version, which I wasn't interested in, but there's more of the dictionary. The dictionary just goes on and on. You could spend hours and hours just reading the great information in the dictionary. So, the only complaints I have, or standard complaints I have with a lot of Bibles, is they don't have the chapter descriptions, which are handy for me, especially when I'm navigating through the Old Testament and chapters where I'm trying to find something, and it just saves time to have the chapter description right here. And then I don't like self-pronouncing text, but other than that, this is fantastic. Very happy with it. Church Bible Publishers, Handsize, Turquoise. It has 3, I guess you'd call that gold ribbons, and a full Yapp. $140. It doesn't have any art gilding. Not that I care. It just sort of looks like gold. It just wears off anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, it lays open very nicely. Even if you go back to Genesis, it lays open real nice. Okay, that's my review.